now. Yes. Okay, we are live on YouTube to talk about the premiere of the I'm Really Trying to Fuck With You video, Musiq Soulchild, featuring the Husel, which is a really big deal for me. This is off the Victims and Villains album that premiered 2023, March 10th, which is also Musiq Soulchild Day. Musiq dropped this album. Has 10 tracks, and this is one of the tracks off the album. It got really, really good feedback when the album debuted. So today we premiered the video, and we have Musiq here to talk about it. We have Dev, the founder of Sia Collective, that's somewhere in America. He's on the live. We have Caleb Seals. He's the director of actually all the videos from the album, all 10 videos. We did 10 videos from this album, and he is the director of all 10 of the videos. So we have him here to talk about, concepts and directing. And of course, Dev is going to talk about fashion and the footwear, and Musiq is going to talk about all things combined and just being a super dope creative. So, take it away, Musiq. Oh, we can't hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry, it's technology. What's good, everybody? So just real quick, how my setup is set up. I can't see like people talking or whatever, so don't be mad if I don't respond to y'all. But I can see Dev, I can see Mocca, I can see Caleb. So that's what's happening right now. Anyway, yeah. So I was told the video went live maybe like an hour or so ago, and I hope everybody liked it. I'm excited because, as some of y'all may know, I introduced the idea and the concept of the hustle maybe like almost 8 years ago, maybe even a little bit longer than that. And it had mixed reviews, I think basically what I learned, it was a timing thing. So this is me, I'm just making the block and coming right back with it. You know what I'm saying? So, and I like the way that is being presented. Definitely shout out to Caleb for helping me with the visuals, helping me make it make sense. Shouts out to Hit Boy, for having faith in me with the vision and being like, yeah, let's go. And it turned out really, really cool. And hopefully, people out there really enjoy it and understand that, I'm an artist and I'm going to be creative because that's what I do. If you don't get it, unfortunately, it's not for you. And if you do, I appreciate your support. And we're going to keep it moving like that. But yeah, I think what really helps is the fact that people are seeing for the first time Musiq Soulchild and the hustle together, and I think that may be the thing that could help people understand what's happening. I had a lot of people feeling like I was going to stop doing the Musiq Soulchild thing so that I can just do the hustle thing. And it's like they weren't listening to me when I was saying, hey, I'm literally doing both. And if you paid attention, I was also doing another one, as well. We're not going to get into that right now. But the whole point was to introduce, I don't know, maybe like a new way of doing things, and just as a creative, we got a lot of things we like to do. Not everybody does, but some of us do. And I wanted to sort of inspire and encourage people that, whatever you got in your head that you want to do and you think is dope, it might actually be dope, so put it out there and see what happens. So this is me just going out there and reaching out and seeing, who like whatever, and it was good to me. And I figured it'd be good to somebody out there. And this is, it's a pretty, it's a milestone moment, and hopefully, people will be more, understanding, and get like, it's not as deep as people were making it out to be, but it can be, doper than you think it could be. I appreciate everybody for supporting it who have, because, people, pull up on me on the street, be like, yo, I like that hustle, what I'm saying? It was cool. Like when you're coming out with it again, I'm like, I don't know, it's up to y'all, So I think this is a really cool moment, and I'm glad that I'm able to share it with you guys. And also, I'm happy that I'm able to continue with the Victims and Villains campaign. You know, is for those who don't know, it's my new album, Victims and Villains, produced by Hit Boy. Shouts out to Hit Boy. It's 10 songs, and I did a video for each song, and this is the 6th one. Me and Caleb, we still cooking and chopping up, you know, videos, and we got the rest of them coming. Yeah, I don't know what else to say.
Okay. Okay, well, let me see. I have a couple of things. Okay, well, lyrically, you are like the king of content and context. Your songs are so relatable. Each song, I wouldn't say any song is well, I would say most songs can fit from anybody's perspective. It's like, it's not a woman's song, it's not a man's song. It could be a woman's song, it could be seen from a male perspective, from a couple's perspective.
Yeah, it's a human song. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like human songs, and they are timeless songs. You know, they're not gimmicky, so they're timeless. All of your songs, they last, you know, across the decades, and can be used over and over, right? And that's what's something that's so amazing and great about, you know, about you. So, you know, how do you keep yourself consistent, you know, with that?
I don't know. I just be following the vibes, you know. Earlier in my career, you know, I was trying to fit myself in all of these boxes because I felt like that's what I was supposed to do in order to, you know, continue in this industry. And I had a whole lot of influence, you know, to think and feel that way from people that were around me, because, you know, I'm green, I don't know nothing, and I'm learning as I go. But you know, I'm a fast learner, but, you know, you can't know everything, you know, before it's time. So it took me a minute to sort of put a lot of pieces together, and I had to take a lot of L's, excuse me. Well, I caught a lot of L's, but I chose to not let them just be L's. You know, I decided to, like, okay, that didn't really hit. That didn't really move how I wanted it to move. I didn't really get what I wanted to get out of that. That wasn't really what I thought it was. And then I took those experiences and said, okay, what is it that I can do in order to improve on that? You know, so it's more so that than, you know, what keeps me motivated and come up with concepts for songs. No, it's more so me being motivated to stay in it and keep being able to honor the privilege that I have to be an artist and be able to communicate to people and have the platform, you know, to put out product and present to people, you know, what I have to offer, because you have a lot of artists that aren't as fortunate. So, you know, I kind of think about that, like, you know, yeah, I have bad days and it get rough, and, you know, I'll be wanting to, you know, I'll be wanting to stop, but it's like, but how dare you, you know, you were blessed, you know, other people could only wish to be where you are, you know. So it's not to, you know, say like what I go through ain't nothing. It's just that everybody go through it, but you are in a privileged position to do something about it. You are in a privileged position to make something out of it, to inspire somebody else to keep going, you know? So I think that's kind of like the tax, you know? I feel like we creative people, we pay a tax, you know. We got to go through the crap. We got to go through the hard times. We got to go through all the shenanigans, you know, to make what we do mean something and have more value to people who need that inspiration. So it's stuff like that that keeps me going. And then, you know, the vibes come, the concepts come, the songs come, and I'm, you know, and I kind of like follow what makes the most sense, you know?
Yeah, that's true. And I did want to say quickly also that we on the first advertisement we did, we had Kudzi on the fly. He was going to be here today, but Kudzi is really busy and something came up. He wasn't able to be here, but you guys will be able to see Musiq talk to Kudzi on another live. We're going to do one with him and Kudzi. So I just wanted to put that out there.
Cool. Shouts out to Kudzi.
Yeah, shouts out to Kudzi and shouts out to Varick Street.
Yeah, shouts out to Varick Street. Yeah. Shouts out to shouts out to everybody. I got everybody.
Yes, shouts out to everybody. They all of y'all see them all right there on the back of that flyer. Yes. So Caleb.
Yep.
you have, first, I want you to get into how you and Musiq either met and got into this, because I've been working with Musiq a long time, and I haven't seen him take one person. I mean, you've done every video, I mean, very well. So well, I mean, you getting his vision down, your energy is good, everything is good, the direction, everything is good. How did y'all meet and start working together?
Yeah. Before we get into that though, Dev, what you think about the video, fam? Like, what you think about?
Yeah. What you think, bro?
That's what
I was waiting on. What you think about it, bro?
No, I love the video. I got to see it early. I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, this is fire. I can't wait to see the other video. We really went in on that one, and I'm like, this one came out this good. I already know that the next one is even more crazy.
We can't even talk about that one yet.
And I want to so bad.
Keep that one in the pocket.
I want to so bad. I want to talk about the other one.
I know, right? Oh my God. But no, the video came out, Caleb, the video came out fire. Like, even when we was just filming it, just the way you even film, like people, like I film with doing a lot of different things in fashion, but I never seen nobody like film and hold a camera without having it on like a dolly and going a whole circle in the camera and not need a stabilizer.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
This dude is walking around Atlanta without a stabilizer, and the images do not shake. Like he did a whole 360 around me. I was like, yo, Caleb is
real time.
Something else.
I mean,
Caleb is talented. He did his thing, and it's one thing that's always important when you're an artist. When you find that right person that gets you in the synergy, and I see it with Musiq and Caleb, both videos, we can't throw out another one, but the videos, like just the way they work with each other, just the way they work with each other, it's a synergy. And when you get that synergy with another artist, you get firework. And at every video that has already dropped, they're fire, and the music is timeless. The videos are art.
Yeah, thank you.
Each video is art. Like the cinematography, like if you really into film, and you like, I'm a film fanatic. Like the angles, the cinematography, the colors, all of these things,
and match the song perfectly.
Right, and match the songs. Like, we get too many videos that are just girls in champagne by the pool. We forgot the art of storytelling, and all of these videos. What I love is that both of you brothers brought the art of storytelling back, and I love to watch these videos because I get that vibe of what we're missing, and it stands out so much because everything else is the same.
Everything is the same, bro. You hit the nail on the head.
It's a good point, bro.
And so with this run, like, we wanted to just do something different. Like, we wanted to do something against the grain, against everything that we see. And to your point about me operating the camera the way I operate the camera, bro, it's just like what you, Dev, like, you design everything, you know what I'm saying? So for me with cameras, it's just like, like, I had to learn how to do everything. And so, like, I just brought that energy to what, me and Musiq did, you know what I'm saying? And just like understanding what his needs were, like, it just made the process even easier, you know what I'm saying? And just having that synergy and understanding composition and understanding the overall story he's trying to tell. That's the key thing, so.
You aced that.
Aced.
And I also wanted to talk about you guys with your location scouting. And that's so, because it's not like every video is just shot in the studio. You have videos in Arizona, like Touch the Sky is in Arizona.
That one?
Yes, with the most beautiful views.
You have no idea.
We can say
that almost didn't happen. That's what you don't know is, I'll tell you, that almost didn't happen. We was riding around Phoenix, man. We was riding around. we was looking. Man, and a spot that we thought was gonna be the vibe, it didn't like really end up being the vibe. Like, it sounded cool on paper, but when we pulled up, it was like,
it didn't hit.
It was dope, but it wasn't what we needed.
Right.
But then we had to call an audible, and so we ended up riding around looking for spots, and we pulled up in this most random, like in the back of the city, just it was random. it was random. I think we low-key was on a res. It was random.
Like
Right,
literally,
and
bro.
look
I
at
was
it.
like,
I mean, the
dogs
shots
is pulling
are
up like,
gorgeous.
who is y'all?
Right.
We had to like, be on dog watch. Like it was
Yeah.
crazy. It was crazy.
Like we know dogs was gonna run up or whatever.
Yeah,
We
man.
just had a rental car out there and a Bluetooth speaker, bro. And we just
Yeah.
like you would think
man.
it's like a huge production. Or
Yeah,
like,
and,
Right.
shout out to the homie Colin, man. Colin came in clutch, man. Colin and City
Colin
came
be coming
clutch.
in.
Yeah, Colin and City came in clutch. Both of them.
Nice.
It was
Shout out to
behind the
City and
scenes,
Colin.
you know what I'm saying? Trying to just make it make sense. But that Sky, man, that Sky was Sky.
Oh man.
That
I
Sky
was like,
Sky.
wow, how did they get this with this song? It's so
I've never seen a sky like that. Like
it was so gorgeous.
I showed the pictures to Kudzi, and we'll talk about it when we talk.
Yeah.
And that was, we didn't touch it up or nothing. Like that was just the picture, and I showed him. He'll post it.
Yeah,
that's just it. Like the views was just so. And it's like, and the time of day that we were able to catch. And this guy catching all the light flares and catching all the.
I was like, look at
this
dude. Right.
So, like,
if y'all haven't seen it, that's the Touch the Sky video. So y'all make sure y'all go and check that out.
Check out Touch the Sky. But Dev, like, we were shooting on like an iPhone, bro, and like the sky was orange, dog. Like it was the most beautiful Arizona sunset, bro.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing. But this one, this video came out. It's crazy because the look that I did for the Husel was what I had in mind, but I didn't know how to ask for it. And sometimes I don't like to ask for too much because it'll sound like I'm reaching. It's like, bro, you want what with a what and a what, So when I couldn't, we didn't really have a look for it. Caleb and I guess it was you and Norm. Y'all was just looking for places. And y'all found that studio space, and it just so happened to have the exact look that I wanted. I wanted, black and red. I wanted a piano in it. And I didn't even say it. Did I ask for that?
No, he didn't. We had like a real
and even when y'all showed me this, y'all gave me the location where where I could look at it on the app.
Right.
I didn't really that didn't really click to me. I saw the one, we saw the one with the graffiti wall, we saw the one with the foil wall, I saw all of that, and I didn't really that didn't really click to me. I don't even think that was on. Was that on there?
It wasn't on there. It was a whole separate link that they had on.
Yeah. So when I pulled up and I was like, hey, yo, like this is it. Because I was just gonna do just a generic, microphone, in a regular room or whatever. But when I saw that, I was like, this is perfect. And it be happening like that a lot of the times. Like me and Caleb be trying to do stuff, and then stuff just be happening, and we'll just look at each other and I'll be like, yo, you see it, right? Like, no, I see it. And we just go. Yeah.
The next time you bring the Husel out, you gotta do it on the street, like how these new rappers is doing with the mic hanging from the street.
Hanging from the thing.
Hey, that's literally what he was trying to do.
but real quick, Dev, remember the first day I met you when I pull up to the spot in Oakland? I told you about the Husel, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and we just saw these. I was like, hey, bro, this can go really weird, really quick. Let's just focus on music. Let's focus on music. We'll get to that guy some other time.
Right.
And here we are, so.
Right. And here we are and in a good way.
Yeah.
Because after everything that went down with the Husel, they've been asking about him, and he's here on the song that they love before they probably even realizing that's what was happening.
But
just to jump in real quick. We talk about like synergy, you know what I'm saying? That's like a heavy or a key thing that's been pivotal, like the visuals, right? But just to talk about like the synergy that y'all have, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to like wardrobe and like, stuff like that, like how did y'all like build what y'all kind of built, not only for this project, but everything else that Musiq wears as well?
Well, I didn't really get in any clothes with Dev, but it's really the shoes. So like he single-handedly handmade the best footwear I've ever owned in my entire life.
Wow.
better than I've been on this planet 40 some odd years.
Yeah.
I can't think of another, and it's, not take away from nobody. And I've come across some pretty cool, pair of shoes. I literally wear those Evos every day. Everybody around me will tell you, I don't wear nothing else.
Yeah.
I
Every
wear
color.
those. And this man gave me like 20 colorways. And I'm like, thank you. Because I was gonna run those 2-3 pair to the ground, because I'm one of those kind of people, like when I lock in on something, I'm set.
Yeah.
I don't need nothing else. I wear it. I wear it everywhere. Sometimes I even wear it on stage. Like I wear it everywhere. Yeah, I don't. I may throw in, a couple, pair here and there, depending on the occasion and whatever it is that I'm doing, especially professionally. But on my day to day, yeah, it's literally, it's not even what shoes I'm wearing. It's what color am I wearing.
Color.
It's crazy.
It's definitely.
And then I'm not even gonna talk about the. Just wait till it get cold again. Wait till it get cold again. Wait till it get cold again. I will look crazy.
That's all I gotta say.
I will look crazy if I wear them right now. It's too hot for me.
Yeah.
Wait till it get cold again.
Talk about the boots that was worn in Touch the Sky too.
Yes.
Come on now.
Hey, yo, so hold on. So he gave me 2 pair, right? I wore each on 1 foot. I couldn't decide which one I wanted to wear. So I don't know if anybody who saw the video peeped that. I'm wearing mismatch boots because they're both fire. Yeah, I wish I had 4 legs. I will wear 4. Ain't gonna music talking crazy again.
Yeah. And again, if y'all notice, like on the album cover and all the videos, and then the video we just did, I'm really trying to fuck with you. Musiq has on Sia Collective through the whole entire video. The album cover, they're really big supporters of each other. And in the video, Dev from head to toe,
everything that's on this man's body from head to toe is his collection.
Yes. Tell them about your brand, Dev, how you started your brand, tell them about the stuff they see in the video where they can get it, tell them.
Yeah. So I started Sia brand in 2019. Before that, I had FBCC, which was Fly Boys Couture Club. But I graduated from the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising in San Francisco in 2016. But in school, I had the brand FBCC, and the teachers was like, it's not good to put a gender on your brand. So it was Fly Boys Couture Club. So all throughout school, I was like, I need to come up with a new name for a new brand that could reach a broader audience. So one day I'm listening to Jay-Z, and I hear him go, somewhere in America, Miley Cyrus is still twerking. And I'm like, somewhere in America. I'm like, yo, that's a dope ass name for a brand. And I said the way I was going to do it at the time was like all of the pictures and the models, you would never know where in America they were at, because I wouldn't put it like by the Brooklyn Bridge. It would just be in random locations that you would not know where it's at, but it would be somewhere in America, and you wouldn't know who the designer was. But then around that time, I started getting more popular. I was on a T-Pain show. I had a reality show with Red Bull about customizing sneakers. So my wife was like, nah, you have to put your face on this brand because you're doing something dope and you have all this free press. So I said, boom, I'm gonna jump in front of it, but I'm still gonna keep the name of somewhere in America. And my mom, who's a fashion designer too, may she rest in peace. I told her, I said, Mom, tell me what you think about this name for this clothing line. I said, somewhere in America. She said, baby, I love it. From there, I went and trademarked it, and then it started working under that umbrella. And then I think right before the pandemic was the first time Musiq had reached out, and he had flew out to Cali because he was going to go on tour, and I was going to do a lot of his wardrobe. He loves denim. So we was going to do a whole lot of crazy stuff with denim. But then the pandemic happened. All the factories shut down. It put a big monkey wrench in what we were trying to do back then. But we still stayed solid and tied in through Norm and everything like that. So I really believe in like the whole Black economics. So if you rock with me, I'm gonna rock with you. And that's the same way Musiq been doing. He's been rocking with me, I rock with him. For my birthday party when I turned 44, I had Musiq come out and perform. And you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to put money in his pocket, right? And then he came and flew me out and I got to do the video. And he said, wear all your shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm wearing my stuff that's giving my brand promotion through this dope music video.
So basically, this video is a Sia Collective commercial. Is an advertisement.
Right.
Yes, it is.
Right. Like who does that? Who does that? Like that's what we talking about. That solidness and that synergy, right? And he loves the Evos. That's his shoe.
Yeah.
Like we got them. He's like, Dev. Same thing he just told you. He told me, say, yo, this is my favorite shoes ever. Ever. TMZ pulls up the music. He tells them bring the shoe.
On. Yeah.
And that moment right there took our company up a whole nother, whole nother level because we couldn't get verified. Even though I run a company worth over $300 million, I could not get verified. So as Musiq said that on TMZ, every outlet picked up Musiq saying what he said about the shoe and Kyrie Irving situation. And it went in so many publications that Instagram had to finally verify.
Got to at this point, man. It's too much.
They had to verify me, right?
Yeah.
So then now fast forward, we in Atlanta shooting this video, and I'm just seeing, I'm like, yo, he really rocks with the Evos hard. Yeah. Like he rocks with the Evos. I'm like, yo, it's only right that we do the victims and villains Evos.
You gonna show?
Show him. Give him a little taste.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right, let me.
I didn't know you was gonna do that. I didn't know you was gonna do that.
Know how we coming, Dad.
Let me take him outside because I'm inside. So and I'm gonna tell you, when I show y'all these, Musiq came up with these colors. Like he designed these. I just said, tell me the colors you want. We're gonna make it right here. While we were doing the video,
literally
designed these at the video shoot. So here I show victims first, so we go by the album.
Woo!
Oh my God.
And then you see,
look at that. Look, you see the logo at
right
look at
there.
that.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's sweet.
Sir.
Y'all see the logo.
So you got the victim, right? It's got that dope blue from his album cover.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna show you my favorite pair. And this is my favorite pair of Evos, period. This is the villains.
Those are
Let's go.
those are.
Let's go.
Those are
Yes,
crazy.
The villains.
Yeah, they see it. They see it. They see it.
Y'all see that?
See it. Let's go.
See that?
With the
The
ghost.
victims and the villains. So we're going to drop these, I believe, next month. And they'll come in sizes 4. So that's a women's 6, a men's 4, all the way to a size 15.
Whoo. Let's go.
So everybody
and look, tell them where they can get your stuff, because when Dev posts his stuff, it sells out. Like if you don't
ASAP.
It's over for you.
Yeah, ASAP. Yeah. And it'd be so bad. And it's like, because I be seeing it too, and it'd be weird, but you gotta understand, like folks don't be being stupid. They just be missing it and they don't know that they missed it. So when they ask where can they find it? It's not that the information is not in the caption. It's like they probably did all of that and they still like, bro, like I did all of that, but I still can't find them. So like, what do I gotta do? Yeah.
So with these, when we drop these, all the information will be posted on our Sia. So it's SIA, which is short for Somewhere in America _collective. It'll be on the Instagram page, and then it'll let you know we're gonna drop them on a Friday because we do foams on Fridays. So Foam Friday. And it'll be www.siacollective.com when they come out. But this is the dope thing, what I say about synergy and just like that, not just the synergy, just the Black economics. This is a collab. So when these sell out, Musiq is going to get cut a check on it. So now I'm putting money back in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we do this. Any project he do, he want me to do something for it, I'm going to do it, because our relationship is really an organic relationship. We really build a real friendship. It's not not no celebrity shit, no this and this and that. It's like, two brothers that really rock with each other. You know what I'm saying? And bro, there's nothing but love. I love you, brother.
I love you too, bro.
Yeah, likewise. Likewise. And I think I would say that's the same thing for us too. It was just
Yeah.
always like organic, real energy. It was no industry shit. It was just all love.
Ain't nobody out here flexing
Just
on
built together the
nobody.
real way.
You know what I'm saying? I work
Right,
with
right.
so like, oh, okay, all right, and
Yeah.
yeah, all right, and
Right.
what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? So like I appreciate, you know, genuine relationships. I got too many otherwise relationships. So I really, you know, Mocca knows. I really appreciate genuine relationships, and they're very, very rare. So
Yes.
when I find myself in, you know, what I can only understand as a genuine relationship, I like to honor that, you know, and I don't need to go nowhere else, you know, like this works for me. Like, you know, we work with each other, we look out for each other, you know, nobody is better than or above each other. We have our own inherent value, and we understand that, and we respect that, and we take positive advantage of that. We're not trying to finesse each other. We're not trying to sun nobody, you know, and you get better product from that because like how many people can you say like you truly rock with? And
Right.
especially in this industry, you know, in this entertainment system. How many can you say you genuinely rock with? Don't get me wrong. You have the relationships that you have because they're beneficial, they're transactional. You got to do what you got to do to get where you need to get, and everybody trying to get what they need to get out of whatever the situation is. I understand all of that, but when you can do all of that and you actually genuinely rock with the person, like, come on, man, like, why wouldn't you get into that? So this is the reason why I keep, you know, I keep coming back and I keep circling the block on people that I really rock with, because I know the value of that, you know?
Right. Yep. And just speaking and back on the video again too, everybody knows that Musiq is originally from Philly.
Yeah.
Dev is, where you're originally from New York?
Yeah, Brooklyn.
Y'all see that?
Okay. Brooklyn, I was gonna do
I knew that, but I wanted him to say it. So
that was nice. I see what you did there.
I did there.
Yeah.
And Caleb, you're from?
I'm born and raised in Georgia, so I'm from here.
He's born and raised in Georgia, and the Husel is from Georgia.
The Husel was born in Atlanta, Georgia. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know how that sounds to you, but these are facts. Musiq Soulchild is from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The Husel is from Atlanta, Georgia. Yup.
And I said that to say this, the video was shot in Atlanta. If you look at the backgrounds, you see the Ferris wheel, you know, the landmarks and the street.
Right.
That video was shot in Atlanta.
Yep.
Yeah. So I thought that was really dope.
Yeah, it's really a Husel song with a Musiq Soulchild.
Right, with a Musiq Soulchild feature.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty. That's another thing I was saying about, you know, the concept and how they tie.
Yeah, I mean, when I moved to Atlanta, I was extremely influenced and inspired by the music culture and the sound, you know, and I wanted to contribute to it. So yeah, you know, I hear what people said in the past, and I'm only reason why I'm bringing it up, not to be bringing up the past, but just to make the point that I understand how a lot of people didn't understand it because they were so accustomed to this face, you know, and this voice being presented in a certain way. So when you just, you know, zag on people, you know, after zigging this way for so long, it's all throw them off. And plus, I didn't take into account the fact that according to people, because I never stopped working, but according to people, because when you're not up in people's faces a lot, they feel like you disappeared, or, you know, you went away, or you took a break, or you even fell off or whatever. But I've been on the road, I've been grinding, I've been working, and that's literally what the concept of the hustle comes from. I'm not out here trying to, you know, say I'm out here, you know, in the trap selling drugs and all that. No, that's not what I'm saying. And that's how I knew people weren't really listening to what I was saying, because they kept misconstruing what the whole point of the hustle was. The whole point of the hustle was the fact that anybody that's out there making something happen, especially people that's making something essentially out of nothing, figuring it out. You ain't got no blueprint. Nobody guiding you or giving you direction. You dolo, nobody's coming. And you gotta figure it out. You know, that's what the essence of the hustle is. You know, that's why everything that I talk about, I didn't want to make it about romantic songs. Yeah, I'll throw it in there because it was kind of cool to, you know, entertain how would a love song, you know, sound,
Right.
you know, through the hustle treatment, you know, but I ain't got, you know, in that mindset, you ain't got time for all of that. You too busy trying to, you know, make stuff happen. You too busy trying to get results. So essentially the hustle is like, you know, Bone Crusher, shouts out to Bone Crusher. He said it to me one time in the studio and he was like, you know, this is kind of like, how can I say it? It's kind of like conscious trap. I was like, conscious trap? Nah, this ain't no conscious trap. You know what I'm saying? And I thought about it. It took me a couple of years. I was like, it kind of is.
Like conscious
And
trap.
and only because I'm using the frequency that's typically being used by, you know, trap music.
Right.
And but the context, the content, when I'm talking about is conscious. You know, I'm trying to encourage people to, you know, to be encouraged and to get up and get out there. No excuses. Like this is like motivational speaking. This is like, you know, the personal trainer talk. This is coach talk. This is like, you know, trying to, you know, and the crazy thing about it is when I listen to it now, you know, all of these years removed, a lot of it was for me because I started like maybe a couple years after that, I started finding myself on a downward spiral and stuff started getting real dark. And I found myself listening, you know, just doubling back, you know, you listen to stuff that you do every now and again. And I started listening to it. I was like, yo, this is crazy. I need this right now.
Therapeutic.
Because I needed to like, I needed that, you know, no, you still got the fight in you. You still got work to do. There's still people who need you. You still got stuff to offer. You still matter. You still have value. You're still worth something. You know, when stuff started getting hazy and the responses started to change and people started saying stuff and people started lying on my name and I had to come behind. Right. We're not gonna get into that, but the point that I'm trying to make is I think that people, you know, which is going back to the reason why I'm bringing it up. I think that people misunderstood what I was trying to do with the hustle thing, you know, and people around was like, yo, maybe it was just ahead of its time, man. Like, it's just, you got to give it a minute for it to grow into, you know, what it's going to be. So I just had to be more patient, you know, I had to be more understanding, you know, that people are responding out of, you know, not knowing, out of ignorance, out of, you know, out of having an emotional connection with something that I already did that is hard for them to transition over to this other thing. And then you can't control how a person is thinking about this other thing that you're doing when their only relationship with it is what it is. So they're just going to assume that you're trying to do the same thing. It's like, no, I'm trying to find a space in between, you know, because I rock with this too, but I know you don't understand Musiq Soulchild. It's like seeing your parents in the club, you know, it's like,
like, what are you doing here?
I'm an adult. What do you mean? You know, I turn up too, like, you know, you just caught me, you know? So I think kind of like threw people off a little bit, but I got time for it because like I said, I'm an artist, you know, and this is part of my creative offering and it's going to be for whoever's going to be for. I had to learn to stop taking the negative criticism so seriously, you know, that was my bad. And I cared too much. You know, I didn't understand social media is not a place that you go to see if people really rock with you or not, you know, like, because it's going to be mixed in, because there are people there on social media, but there's going to be mixed in with people that they just got nothing else better to do, bro.
It'd be miserable.
Yeah. So because I'm not always on social media, so I didn't understand social media culture. So I'm thinking like this is real life. Like, who you talking to, bro? Like, like nah, it's not. Like, no, don't pay them no attention. No, that's not what that is. Like, relax. You know. So it took me a couple years, and then all the personal stuff that I was dealing with to kind of put myself back in a better groove. So I'm excited that I'm able to offer this up to you guys, and you know, and I hope that people really dig it. And thankfully, you know, with people like Caleb and people like Dev, you know, helping me make the vision make more sense. You know, because it was rough coming, you know, Mocca to see in the early days.
Oh yes, man, yes.
Trying, I was swinging for the fences, man.
Yeah, we went through a lot, but we still here. We made it to the other side.
Yeah.
You know, and he's grown so much in that area. You know, dealing with that kind of stuff because he is one of those like introvert and extrovert. He's an extrovert when he's on the stage. You know, when he's
Yeah, I'm an extrovert by profession.
Exactly. You know,
Yeah.
then he comes on, he's, you know, he's not out there and on social media and stuff like that. So, you know, he's got a lot, but this is proof that he's gotten a lot better with that. Have him on these lives, because trust me, I had to work. I bust sweats to get these to happen. Okay. So
She be bullying me into doing TikToks.
yeah. Yeah.
She be straight ambushing me, bro. Like, don't let me, like, you know, get myself together to go out on stage and like be presentable. She's like, good, you look good today. Come on, we're doing this TikTok.
Yep.
Like, TikTok.
Already got
already got it going. All you got to do is stand here.
Yeah, I don't want to give him the chance to say no.
I'll
I
be
said
like,
the camera on, he coming in like
like, no, she pulls up like this. All right, come on, we doing this. Like,
yeah.
What? Yeah.
Yes.
Love it.
So that's a good thing. I wanted to, we have a couple of questions coming in. I'm through the chat. Somebody asked, when were you going on tour? And they talking about tour for the victims and villains. We've been getting a lot of questions on that. People want you to do
I know
a victims and villains tour.
Yeah, shouts out to Lettucey. She was the first person that was like, bro, you need to tour with this album.
Yes.
Shout out
to Lettucey.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, it's up to the promoters. I keep telling y'all keep asking me. I will buy a ticket and pull up to your town, but it won't matter because you don't know that I'm there.
Right.
It's your local promoters that need to do that, because they need to put up the bread. They got to pay for the whole entourage. They got to promote the show to let y'all know that I'm coming so that y'all can pull up. So it's up to them. I want to be there. I want to go everywhere, but I put on a show myself. So, you know, at your local promoter, you know.
Yep. Let me see. We have any? Oh, everybody just saying, you know, thank you for the shows. I guess the show you just did.
Oh, the when I was on the tour, the Soul tour. Yeah, shouts out to Cam.
Yeah, and tell them you just came off of a tour.
Yeah. Shouts out to Cam. Shouts out to Lettucey and other guests that showed up in between. You know, that was a really cool run. That was from what, like what, February? March, the beginning of March. It was like the middle of end of February
till
like May
like May 13th or something like that. So that was
a good run.
And it was arenas. This was
it was like it was big boy stage.
Yeah, these were big. Yeah. So that was an amazing turnout.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I really appreciated that whole run. But yeah, I'm I got some, people that have been following me. I do my annual city winery runs. I pull up to Oakland, where, they're pulled up to the Yoshis. They do, they keep me, pretty busy, and I appreciate that. But yeah, I'll pull up wherever I'm needed. So
yeah,
y'all let me know.
Camaraderie run coming up right now, and we'll be back in Oakland soon.
Yeah, just hit up my booking agent.
Because I want to know.
October 20.
Oh, okay, yeah.
1st and 22nd is
21st
and 23rd. We in Yoshi.
You'll be there?
Yes, I'm gonna be there. Of
okay,
course.
Cool.
Come on through.
It's my older sister's birthday. She's gonna be in town from Brooklyn, so I gotta bring her.
Nice. Yeah, go to my social media and and hit up my booking agent. Should be on there. Either hit booking agent Mitch Blackman or hit Mocca up. They'll y'all let me know where y'all want me to pull up.
Exactly, it's up there. Y'all wanted to add anything? Who's the young lady in the video?
Yes.
Her name is Bailey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bailey. Yeah. I don't know what her Insta is or whatever. I don't know.
Okay.
No, I think she from when we did the video, she said she didn't have Instagram anymore. She wasn't even doing videos anymore. She just happened to do it. Yeah. She was like getting away from it, but she did it for music. Yeah.
Look at that.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. She was like getting off of it and like focusing on like a whole nother path, because she got a daughter and everything. She was just like,
word. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And she did good. She did good in both.
She really did. She really did.
Y'all wait till y'all see that next one.
Shout out to the agency, the talent agency that booked her. What's the name again?
Shout out to Molly World Casting.
Molly Work, yeah. Hey,
How to work casting.
that was
shout out Molly.
that was
Okay.
cool. We got an exclusive. Oh, okay.
Okay, I did that for music. Yeah,
That's hard.
they
I
love
didn't
me
know
out
that.
here.
I didn't know that. That's what's up.
Well,
That makes the video even
right?
Yeah.
because it means like we got talent that you're not just gonna find nowhere.
Right.
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 That's crazy. I didn't know that. That's dope.
She hasn't done any other video for me.
Are you serious?
That's the only one I ever cast her for. Yeah.
Dude, she was a natural.
She was.
Y'all see her in this other video?
This
Nah.
next video? We out of here.
When y'all see her in this other video? Hey, yo, dude, that just made it like,
Yeah.
I'm messed up right now. Like, I didn't know that. I'm like thinking like, oh yeah, she was professional. She did a good job. She gave a good performance, and like, yeah, she, that's just what she do. I didn't know like she was not really in the game like that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you're getting out the game.
Yes, that's crazy.
Yep.
Okay, I get it now. Yeah, so she's not like brand new. She was just not like, she was kind of like,
She just like kind of stopped doing it.
Yeah, she jumped out of retirement to do the video.
Pretty much.
Okay, cool. That's what's up.
But in addition to that,
that's what's up.
Yeah, thank
but
you,
in
baby.
addition to that, like a lot of directors in Atlanta, we haven't really shot her specifically.
Got it.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, well that's good.
Shouts out to Bailey's.
Yeah, shouts out to Bailey. You did an amazing job. You did a really good job. Yeah. So if you guys that are watching, if you haven't watched the video yet, it is live and we're live today at 7 p.m. So it is on Musiq's page, which you're on right now. So you can go check that out. And how many videos you have?
Other ones too.
Yeah, check out. They're all up there. All on
Victims
so
of
it's what, 4 more left?
Yeah. Thank you.
Got 4 more videos.
We got 4 more left.
4 more.
Yeah, we got 4 more left.
All the videos and comment your favorite video, please.
Yeah. And you know what the most requested video? I'm gonna do a poll on Musiq's Instagram, but just from what's been going on so far, what the most requested video people waiting for is white rice deja vu. They want that video back.
Oh, we got something for that one too.
Yeah.
Wait, man, all these videos. I can't wait. All impressive.
Yeah, they asked about all of them, but they asked about that one. Like, okay.
Yeah, that one is a vibe. That one is
yeah.
That one's pretty special. Yeah.
What was the last one? Was that Touch the Sky when homie went in the water?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, actually the last one we released was Between Love and War.
That was the last one released.
What was the one when homie went in the water though?
That's Touch the Sky.
Yeah, that's Touch the Sky.
Yeah. We gotta, that is crazy because
wait, did we release
in the water? You got a flag go in the water and it was cold.
Yeah, but and you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Hey, Kay, did we release Between Love and War first or Touch the Sky first?
I think Between Love and War came out first. And I think so.
It don't matter.
I can't remember either.
But bro got in that water. It was dumb cold. Yeah.
It's the same guy, same lead actor. And
About
that video, it's so crazy.
That dude, that's a special.
My guy Alpha. He's an actor that came from Molly World Casting as well. Came in, told like a very impactful story about men's mental health, suicide, trauma from relationships and stuff like that. It was dope, man. And it was a moment where he just literally walked into the water, and the water was just I really wanted to emulate what Barry Jenkins did with Moonlight. You know, that film. We got it real close to it, so I was really excited about that. But y'all check that out.
Check that out. The whole, it is. It's so amazing. And the whole album, if listen to it closely and even watch the videos, it's a whole story. Like from the beginning of the story, because like when you see when A Beat of a Slow Dance came out, and then the next one they were in court, which in the victims and villains, like these continuations, and this is a whole story, victims and villains about relationships.
Don't worry. You know, me and Kay got an idea how we can make it all make sense for you guys. Just stay tuned.
To be disclosed soon.
Right. Yeah. So, I think pretty much that's it on mine. If you guys got anything to add, matter of fact, everybody tell your Instagrams where you can where they can follow you.
Well, Mocca, you could tell mine because.
Okay, well, Musiq's on Instagram, and everything else besides YouTube is Musiq Soulchild. That's music with a Q, not a C. MUSIQ SOULCHILD. Musiq Soulchild. And Dev
is official music.
Dev is
right.
Sia Collective, SIA_collective. But before we get out of here, just let y'all know, if you haven't heard the album is a freaking classic.
Yes,
like you haven't seen a lot of artists who people thought disappeared and then come out with a new album, and it could be one of their best work. Like a lot of people can't get that back. Like when they lose the luster, they don't get it back. Nah, this is
and I can attest to that. It's hard.
This
album did so well when it got released.
It's not easy.
It went crazy.
Yeah.
This album is crazy. The storytelling, the videos even bring the stories more to life. Like I'm a big fan of this album. Like, oh my God, the album is crazy. I can't wait for all the more videos. But
thank you.
If you don't get nothing out of this video, you better go watch all of them videos, because they're gonna keep coming, and we got 4 more for you.
Got 4 more.
Let's go.
4 more, Caleb. Caleb got 4 more.
Oh man!
And shout out to Cudzy. He's not here today again, but Cudzy is a creator.
Don't you worry. We're gonna sit down with Cudzy.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to explain all of these looks.
Yes, because
all of you good people.
For all these looks.
We gonna talk.
Yeah. So yes. And Caleb gonna keep coming with the, the shots and
we just getting started, bro.
Right.
We just getting started.
I saw Caleb riding around with the camera on a skateboard.
I wouldn't be surprised.
At the villain shoot on the skateboard. I'm like,
whatever it takes, bro. You know how it goes. Whatever it takes.
Get it done. Get it done.
Yeah.
And when y'all see these videos, understand this is like straight up. This dude Caleb is crazy. Like we told no permits. We on regular civilian.
Hey.
Allegedly.
I appreciate the big up, but allegedly.
It looked like some paparazzi that's making
good. We official. We just make it look like that. It's official.
Yeah. I'm telling y'all, it's crazy. When you see this dude work, he's an artist. Respect the art. He's an artist.
Yeah.
I got one more thing. I just got a question that came in for you, Devlin, to tell us what was each piece you were wearing in the video called, because they interested in what you got on. So let them know what you got on in the video.
So the glasses I was wearing, I'm wearing them right now. They're my own glasses. They're iced out. And these ones are I think these are the Brownsvilles, because I'm from Brownsville, Brooklyn. I had on the trench coat I was wearing. I call that the Ruthie trench. Ruthie is my mom's name. And I used to watch my mom go to work. She used to my mom used to make her clothes the night before to wear to work the next day. And she always made these dope ass trench coats in the wintertime. So when I wanted to make my own trench, even though it's a man's coat, it's really unisex, but I wanted to name it after my mom because she was the inspiration for the coats. The shoes that I'm wearing in that video is called the Yacht Clubs. I mean, the chain I'm wearing, I designed that. The bracelet, the watch is all Sia Collective. The pants, the sweater, like I have on a cashmere Sia Collective sweater. It's just, I really want to bring and embody this Black luxury, because we have it. All of these companies use us to make their products sell. But we are actually the people that make these products fire. So you won't see me in nobody else's stuff. Whenever you see me, I'm in my own stuff. If you see me put diamonds on a watch, it's a watch I designed from scratch that I sell. I'm not trying to make these European people more rich. I'm trying to show my young Black brothers and sisters in this fashion world that we can make Black luxury. So everything you see in that video is Sia Collective Black luxury.
Yep, you could do it too, bro. You could do it too.
That's right.
This is attainable because I'm living proof.
Yeah.
I'm doing it. You see me, I'm working with Musiq Soulchild strictly off the strength of that I do good work.
Yeah,
that's it. That's it. That's the whole thing. Good work. That's it.
And that good energy and attitude and vibe comes with that. You can have good work, and because we've had people work with him that had good work but had just shitty work ethics.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk.
But but I say that to say that Dev, he has everything that comes along with that. His personality is always positive, and even Caleb. When I met Caleb, like everybody that's in the family on the team, it's been good, and that's good for music. He's been out here for a long time, so he's experienced everything. So just to have a really good group of people around him right now, it's refreshing for him, and it's refreshing for all of us too.
Yeah, so putting out all these fires, and people, giving you the representative, and then they play gotcha, and a couple months, you're like, bro, like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Like, you just don't want no money, do you? It's crazy.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Let me see. Greetings, Georgia. So proud of you. Can't wait to see your new videos. Okay, it's just a lot of comments. Everybody wishing you well.
Oh, thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you.
They said on a skateboard is crazy.
Yeah. Like, oh, for real. Like real quick. I knew that these videos were going to be like epic. It didn't hit me on the first video, which was Beat of a Slow Dance. I was proud of it. I felt good about it. I was impressed by the work. Like I was like, duh, it makes sense. When we did I Remember You, My Ex.
Yeah,
that's one of my favorite songs.
Oh yeah,
when we did that video,
I Remember You, My Ex. Yeah,
and this dude took the camera and just kept moving it. And I was like, oh, he dead ass. Okay. Well, you shooting. Okay. And I was trying to, keep a straight face because I didn't want to break the performance.
Yeah.
And then when after we did the shot, we did the shoot, and you could look at it right immediately after, and then I saw what it looked like from the other side. I was like, hey, yo.
Yeah.
When you did the thing, when I was standing,
my
wall,
right,
and the couple was in the little hallway,
right.
It went from that, that one shot amber to that dark. I was like, that's what I'm looking for, because everybody always, and this is understand what I'm saying.
Right,
I'm not taking the shot at nobody. But I'm not an R&B artist. I'm really a hip hop artist. I just sing. And I've spent the last 20 some odd years trying to articulate that to people. And I just, haven't been successful. So I just stopped because it just started sounding confusing and weird to people. So I just stopped. That video embodied so much of Musiq Soulchild's essence without me even really having a long conversation with you about it.
Right.
And the fact that you just got it.
Yeah.
And I know that you got it because when I look back at the footage, I was like, oh, this dude gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love stuff like that when that happens. It don't happen all the time, but it happens a lot with you.
Right.
So, I know I don't have to say this to you because, that's, I'm saying it because we live right now and I'm just trying to give context to the relationship as to what it takes to make something this great, you know? Like you gotta have it gotta click, it gotta make, it's not something you can manufacture. It's not something you can fake. It's not something you could like act, you know? It's something that, because it
just gotta be in you, is what you're trying to say.
And it ain't always, you ain't always gonna see it in real time. It ain't always gonna hit you while you're doing it. It's gonna be super mid a lot of the times. It's like, oh, well, that's good, but did we do it right? Like, no, you know, things. But when we start chopping it up and we start putting it to the music, we start color correcting. It's like,
there we go.
there we go. Like you even said it. I know we're not, you know, we ain't put the video out yet, but even when you said it's like, yo, this looks good. I'm like, bro, we just sat here for 6 hours editing this video. What do you mean this looks good? Why are you surprised?
Yeah.
But it's like you gotta have that vision in order to have enough faith to just let it be what it is. And you know, and just let it be, you know, like trust me, I'm a perfectionist. I will nitpick something even after it comes out. But I don't feel like I need to do that, you know what I'm saying, when I work with Caleb, because I have enough faith and confidence to trust his judgment, you know, and that it shakes out all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just grateful that, you know, I'm now working with a team of people that have a better understanding of what it is that, you know, I've been trying to get across all of this time. Not to take anything, again, not to take anything away from my timeline. I'm very proud. I'm very grateful that I was blessed to be able to do that. It was a privilege, you know what I'm saying? However, you know, I feel like I'm just getting started. So hopefully, you know, you guys will continue to rock with me as I start, you know, finding out cooler vibes, you know, and because that's the whole point. I just want to be a curator of cool shit. That's all. You know, I'm not trying to be better than nobody. I'm not trying, you know, numbers, if they do what they do, you know.
Right.
The numbers are what they are, and I respect that. But what I'm really here for is to, you know, offer you guys cool stuff, you know, and I would appreciate the encouragement. I mean, you ain't got to, I'm gonna still do it anyway, but it would be nice if y'all, you know, I would appreciate the encouragement to, you know, find more and more cool stuff.
Okay.
And I just want to really quick, I just want to shout out all the talent and all the videos, all of them, too many to mention, and not just the talent, you know, before, you know, in front of the camera, behind the camera, like everybody that, you know, and that's who I'm talking about. I'm talking about everybody that was involved, you know, everybody had cool vibes, you know, everybody just came and worked, you know, nobody was here, you know, and looking for a party, you know, like, you know, where the clothes at, where the drinks at, like, no, no, that's not what this is. We work here, you know, so you trying to work or no? Like,
exactly.
Because that's all we do here. We just work.
That's true. That is very true.
We have fun working, but we work, you know.
So. But we definitely are working. Yeah, we get the job gets done. And we will, you know, a very, very close-knit team, you know, so that helps.
Yeah, man. So, you know, we don't have to like worry about, you know, stragglers and strays and grifters, you know, just here for a look. It's like, no, everybody got a reason to be here. Everybody got a job to do. Everybody got something in their hand or on their way to do something, to tell somebody to do something. You know, nobody's just over here floating around, you know, even people that are you sit here like, you know, but I don't care what you want to do, buddy. I need you to sit here. Thank you.
Yeah, we were working hand to hand. It's crazy. You know, you don't find a lot of teams like this.
Yeah.
You know,
it's definitely a blessing.
Yes, it's a blessing. Somebody circle back to a question that I had asked you earlier, but we kind of got off topic.
Okay.
Caleb.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay, no, how do you and Caleb meet?
Oh, how did we meet, bro? Through Alex.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Alex.
Shout out to Alex.
Shouts out to Alex.
Yes.
Shouts out to Alex. Shouts out to Alex. Shouts out to Layers Studio. Yeah.
So I met Musiq through my boy Lex, man. So some years ago, 5, 6, maybe 7 years ago, he was like shooting some music videos. And so like me and him, we had shot some other videos for some other projects. And then he told me about this record that he had with Musiq. And so we worked on that video. My boy shot it, Jarrell. He edited that first one. Where you was on the rooftop in Atlanta, across from the Tabernacle music. I edited that video.
Yo, I know. So, Quiet is Kept.
Yeah.
That also had a hustle feature.
Yeah, that was one of the ones.
That also had a you just took me back.
Yeah, I edited that video, bro.
Oh, that also had a hustle feature.
Yep.
Yo, it was called
this like 2017, by the way.
Yeah, there you go. Acting disrespectful. What's the name of that song? I like that song a lot. Yeah, that was like one of those one-up. Like me and Lex just be doing stuff, man.
Goals. It was
goals. Yeah. Goals.
Yeah.
Ooh, that just took me back, bro. That just took me back. I pulled up. I had to shave. With the dude. Anyway,
you had the all black look in the parking.
Yeah, in the parking structure. On the rooftop. I was and in the parking structure, I was the hustle. I didn't even know what bro was supposed to look like yet. I was dude, like that, but that's what it looks like when you're starting something. Like it ain't gonna look like what it's supposed to look like yet. Like it's new. I don't even know what it is yet. I don't even know what it's supposed to look like yet. So when people were critiquing it, it's like, dude, it's like you getting mad at an infant for not knowing how to sprint. Like give it
right.
It's gonna grow. You know what I'm saying? But I had to have the confidence to keep it going, and I did lose it for a second because I was a little twisted about what was happening, but I think I'm back now. But that is, I think that was, and then we did like random other stuff, where it wasn't always you, somebody,
from our team, and like
from your team, little stuff that I would do, little recorded stuff, Pandemic, we had to do a lot of, recorded,
recordings,
what I'm saying, stuff like that. So yeah. With Dag, I didn't even think about all of that.
Yep, and that's how like I started working with you per se. But like the first time we actually met and I actually shot with you was that video that we shot in San Diego. So
for the Lumi, that's a whole nother sheesh. The Lumi Trice project.
I'll check you back now.
Dude, I do so much that
right. But just to be brief, you was on tour. I want to say this was 2018, 2019. Lex told me like, yo, bro, like, I want to shoot this video. I got, India Sean. Shout out India Sean.
Yeah, shout out India Sean. Shout out Dave Luke. Shout out Lumi Trice.
Yeah. So everybody was in San Diego. So I just needed to get out there, right? So I had my equipment, cameras and stuff like that. Never been to San Diego, bro.
Yeah, and you're right. I was on tour.
Never been to San Diego.
San Diego too. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Never been to San Diego, but like, bro, when we got out there, I knew we had a certain amount of time. And I had to prep the best way I knew how to. And that was to find like 4 or 5 really solid locations. And even if we don't use all of them, right? At least get prepared enough to where like I have that in the chamber. And so that's what I did. And we just figured it out. Bounced through every location and shot.
Yeah. And I ain't know, dude. I just pulled up like, hey, I'm
that video was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Dope. The beach scene. Yeah, that's pretty fresh. Yeah, I like that video. Dang, Cat.
We've been rocking for a minute. It don't seem like
it's
been some years.
Yeah. And that's crazy. I didn't think about that.
I'm gonna read this comment from apparently somebody think I delivered a message incorrect. I never even delivered the message from her, but she wants me to tell you. Hold on, let me find if I can get it right. Congratulations, greeting from Milledgeville. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Milledgeville, Georgia.
Milledgeville. There's a
Milledgeville, Georgia. So proud of you. Can't wait to see your new videos.
Oh, thank you, Milledgeville.
Yes.
Hey man, hey, shout out Millersville, man. I'm actually born and raised in Sandersville, which is about 20 minutes from Millersville.
Got you.
I'm saying shout out the community there. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Yep. So I guess we can, about wrap this up. Sarita's on here. Sarita is a dedicated fan.
Yeah. What's up?
And that's it. So we can, we can pretty much wrap it up. Make sure you guys follow everybody on Instagram. Subscribe to Musiq's channel if you have not subscribed already, and put on your notifications so y'all can be notified when the next video is being released, when the next live is going up, and things like that. And shout out to Norm and City and being Musiq's managers.
Yeah.
Shout out to them, because I know they're somewhere in there. We saw Norm's shoulder.
Yeah, Norm's right there.
Yeah, Norm's shoulder was in earlier, so he's over there.
Man, shout out Norm, man. Just like
Yes.
being the
Solid brother,
that
solid
he
brother.
is. Yeah, just
Yeah.
solid, bro.
One of the most solid.
Very solid.
Mhm.
Very solid. Yep.
Yeah.
And and that's it. Musiq, I don't want you to we're gonna stop the live stream, but I don't want you to hang up yet. Off the Zoom.
Mocca, you could just call me.
Oh yeah, never mind. I'll just call you. I didn't even think of that. That's very true.
That's what